Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk with Brian and Tia. We are super excited to be back with you this week, to be talking again, getting back into it. This week we're going to be talking about, should we tell our partners everything, right?
Can you always tell your partner the truth?
That's it right there. So before we get into it, we're going to be, of course, telling you guys that we're going to be sipping on our Let's Talk glasses. So be sure to click the link in our bio so you guys can purchase it, so you guys can sip along with us. And also our shot glasses, so we can, for party nights, and if you guys just want to feel a little spicy. We're not feeling spicy tonight, so we're just going to be sipping our wine from our Let's Talk glasses. So let's get into it, Brian. Well, before we get into it, how was your week?
My week was solid. I can't complain.
Yeah.
You gotta look at every week like that, or else you go crazy, especially when you got 2 kids.
Because I am done. This week took me out.
Big facts. I was right alone.
Yeah. But I'm grateful to be here back with you on the couch, talking to our friends again, which is a good thing.
It's always
right?
a good thing.
We're
We appreciate you guys for joining us, always being here with us.
Of course.
So
now I'm ready to get into it.
Alright, so telling your partner the truth, do you think that's something you should always be doing? Like, is there just no room for errors and omissions?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, whenever you do something, if your partner asks you, should you always tell them the truth?
I think if they ask you.
So if they don't ask you, it's not technically lying.
It depends on what it is.
What do you mean? Like, what things fall under I can omit and it's not a lie?
I don't know. Just what I feel in the moment.
See, she uses this shit on me all the time, that like intuition, what she feels.
Well, intuition it's not I'm not using the intuition in this
Oh, what
case.
you mean then?
I mean, like, for instance, like if I like went to lunch and I like had drinks by myself because I was like just needed a time away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I necessarily have to tell you that I did that.
Okay, but that wouldn't necessarily be, I don't think that would fall under a category of having to tell your partner the truth. For example, let's say that same instance, you go out to lunch and a guy asks for your number and you do
I wouldn't give a guy my number.
Okay, you may not.
Because I'm married.
But you come home and I say, oh, how was lunch? Did you do anything, or how was lunch? And you don't share that information.
Oh, like if I went to lunch by myself and then I was at the bar and the guy came next to me and we had a conversation.
Y'all had chilled the whole time.
But not the number thing, because I wouldn't give my number away.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just like he just like talked and he just like walked away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I don't feel like I have to tell you that happened unless you ask me.
If I asked you, you would be honest with me.
What would the question be to where I would ask?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how was lunch? What did you do at lunch?
Oh, lunch was good.
See? All right. But what about the instance in which you get dressed,
Mm-hmm.
put on clothes,
Mm-hmm.
and you say, how do I look? What if I don't like the way you look, or what if I think you look good? Should I be honest with you in those instances?
Yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Never not tell you the truth.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because you gotta make sure I'm going out looking fly. You can't be going out in the streets representing you looking crazy.
That's big facts. I don't know if that applies to everybody though, because I feel like in some instances, right, you tell your wife, girlfriend, significant other, partner, whoever it is, how they look, and it hurts their feelings.
Well, it's person to person, because I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care.
I want you to tell me the truth.
Mm.
I want you to tell me if I look crazy.
I would want you to tell me too.
I know. This is what we do.
That's what we do. So do you think there are things that you should withhold from your partner? Because
So I feel like there's certain things that I don't think I should or should not tell you anything.
mm-hmm.
I think that there are certain things that make sense for me to tell you. Certain things that I shouldn't tell you.
And so how do you figure out what those things are?
Like I feel like us being in a relationship for so long, some things should be kept for me. Like some things should just be mine. Like everything doesn't have to be shared. Like we share everything. We share our house, our bedroom, our bed.
I agree with you.
Some things are just like should be mine. Some things should just be yours.
Right. I agree with you for the most
As
part.
long as it's not like disrespectful.
Right. So that's to me
And then where's
where
the line?
things
Get blurry,
there's always
yeah.
a line and it gets blurry because what you think and what I think can
That's
be
true.
two different
That's
things.
true.
So I think more than anything, you gotta have like a
Should you?
what?
I was like, should it be like a plain and simple, like this is what we share, this is what
Yes,
we don't
that's
share?
what I was gonna say. You should have certain things ironed out within your relationship that you
But what if
talk
I change
about.
my mind?
Then you say I'm changing my mind on this one.
Oh, okay. Because I change my mind a lot,
You do.
day to day.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I think you got to be honest about those things and what you think those things are that you want to share and that you're okay with sharing. But you got to make it plain and simple. It can't be blurry because when you do it, it's cool. When I do it, it's not.
No, not like
That
that.
double
I'm
standard
not saying
shit, I'm
that.
never
Yeah.
cool with that.
I
I
know
don't
you
like
always
that.
swear on the double standard
I
stuff.
think men
like,
and women it's a walking double standard.
No, it's not.
What?
Like what?
Like everything.
Like what? Like name something.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain situations in which like I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now, but that women feel like only apply to men. When they do it, it's an issue. But when women do it, it's not.
Like what? Give me an
I know. I
example.
can't think of anything. If I think of something in the midst of our conversation, I'm gonna tell
Because
you.
you know there's nothing I feel is double standard.
Wait, huh? You don't think there's nothing
No,
that's a double
I
standard?
don't feel like I double standard.
Oh,
anything
between
with
me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess I'm speaking more generally.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Not me. I don't do that.
Do you think sometimes telling the truth or being honest with your partner can be counterproductive? Where it doesn't help?
Telling the truth?
hmm
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and like in what ways you feel like?
I don't know. I can't think of anything else off my head.
Well, I think sometimes in situations, depending on the people or persons, like we talked about, like you get dressed or you gaining weight, and your partner tells you like, "Yo, you look big," or.
But your partner should tell you you look big.
But that's what I'm saying. That works for you. That doesn't work for everybody.
Well, yes, true. Because sometimes, okay, let's not say look big, because it could be big people watching.
I love big people. I have no issues with nobody big. I'm talking about maybe bigger than you want to look, right? Because if your husband or partner says you look big, they obviously feels like you ain't normally that size,
That's true.
right? I'm tripping.
I like big.
I love big people.
Okay.
I do. I mean,
Okay.
I got no issues with anybody, tall, skinny.
Yeah, I
Big,
mean,
small.
yeah. Or let's put it this way. If you're beginning to look a way that your partner is not used to you.
It's not used to. Right.
Yeah, like
Okay,
maybe
that's
letting
fair.
yourself
That's
go.
PC as shit, though, T. That was good. That was real politically correct. However you want to put it. But being honest with your partner, I think sometimes can be counterproductive because you got to know your partner. You got to know whether or not you can be honest with them with certain things.
Yeah, but I think that
Like for instance, some people will share with their partners. This is where telling the truth is counterproductive. I just thought of something. You enter a relationship in which you dated previously. Telling your partner about those
that's
previous
stupid.
relationships.
I think that doesn't make
I
any
think that
sense
can be
at all.
counterproductive. You're being honest. You're being
I didn't say
truthful.
stupid to anyone who's actually done it, but it's
No, I know a lot of people do that.
That don't make any sense.
Well, I think people do it thinking they're being honest.
But why?
But that's what I'm saying. In their
There's
mind,
nothing
the thought,
like my.
So if we engaging in a conversation and you say, "Oh, so tell me about your exes,"
Why would you say that to me?
you saying that at 35.
That's true.
Like it's people that are dating in between that don't know
They're,
that
like, maybe
are
young.
new or
That's
young
true.
or new in relationships. They may not have dated a lot of people. Like so they may be curious. They may ask, and I think those are situations where it could be counterproductive.
I think if someone
being
asks you to
honest.
tell them about their exes, you should run away from them because that means they're insecure and they.
You don't think that's just curiosity?
Why are you curious about someone's ex? Make it make sense to me.
You may want to learn from how they, what type of people they dated
Who
before.
you are and just focus where you are in the moment.
I mean, that's easier said than done. I think sometimes.
Maybe. So let's just break up and date some new people and ask them that. Let's let them ask us about our ex.
So what would you say?
I wouldn't say anything. I'll be like, why? I would say why.
What if I give you an explanation as to why?
You're not the person. 'Cause you're my ex.
So is there if you are being honest and you're telling the truth, obviously sometimes you may end up in a position where you feel like you may not want to tell the truth. Is there a such thing as like small lies that are not as big of a deal,
I think a
or
lie
that
is
you
a
can
lie.
let go.
I think it's a lie. A lie is a lie.
Lie's a lie.
It is.
So,
I mean, I've lied, but I think a lie is a lie.
So that's news to me. What'd you lie about?
I mean, I don't know. I probably lied like at one point.
That must have been you thought it was a small lie.
I probably did. But I lied.
Was a lie then?
No, it's a lie.
So you a liar.
I'm a liar.
Now I think there are like lies are on a spectrum, right? You're right. Lie is a lie, but I think lies are on a spectrum. Like there are things that you can lie about that just are unnecessary to lie
Unnecessary
about,
lies.
and they don't make a difference. They're not gonna like dictate whether or not we should continue being in a relationship.
Right. I don't think so either.
But now if this becomes a consistent thing,
Of course. Yeah.
now
I don't lie consistently.
now that's a
I
little
lie
bit of
here
an
and
issue.
there.
You remember the last time you lied? What's the last thing you lied about?
Last thing I lied about. I don't remember.
You don't remember? It's been that long, or you just?
Or I just probably don't remember.
Yo, I'm gonna poll this question before we drop this video. Who are worse liars, men or women?
Oh man.
Why?
Because y'all don't know how to cover your track.
This is the double standard shit. Wait, why are men worse liars?
Y'all don't know how to yeah, you guys literally do dumb shit all day.
What's funny about that is that good or bad? Because if women are better liars, that just means y'all sneaky and untrustworthy.
Absolutely.
So you're saying that that's true?
Probably.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
But men are worse liars.
They're just worse liars.
I don't think so. I think I'm not a good. I don't need to lie.
This thing is a lying ass motherfucker. He be lying.
Nah, son. It's no reason for me to lie. Like,
You be lying.
nah, there's no reason to. Like, what's crazy is, truth be told, women don't always want to hear the truth. She's talking all of that shit now.
I'm not
Women don't
talking
always
any
wanna hear
shit.
it.
I keep it 100 from my head to my toes.
No, women don't always want to hear the truth because if you told them some shit
always,
like,
I don't always want to hear the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
You tell me too much shit. I'll be like, I don't care
So
to
you're
know all
saying,
of that.
so you're saying you should omit or just.
I think you should
not
omit
say.
some things and not say some things. I don't want to hear every
But
single thing.
why?
Because I don't need all the information in the world that's in your head. I just need to focus on what I need to focus on, not everything you have going on.
That's a perspective. I can.
I don't want
respect
to. I don't want to know everything that's going on in your day to day.
I can respect that. I can respect that. I think sometimes you have to know what you need
Can
to
handle.
do exactly to protect your energy, protect yourself, because you know you.
What?
No, I'm saying, not you. I'm saying because
What
some
you
people
saying,
gotta know
though?
that they might not. They might go off or go crazy, so they gotta protect themselves. I ain't talking about her. Yo, so you gotta know. You gotta know. So I think overall, it's important to be honest with your partner, obviously.
Yes.
But to your point, oversharing is just not necessary all
Right.
the time.
Oversharing is not necessary. But I think being honest in a day to day, you guys should be. And honestly, if you don't have a partner that you can like peel back layers and have a sense of vulnerability with,
Facts.
it's probably not the partner for you.
Big
Like,
facts.
to be honest, if you can't just, and if they don't even know like what you're interested in, and you don't have to share every waking moment, I think it's important. Like we share, like I said earlier, me and Brian have been together for 16 years, so there are just some things that I think we both should keep for ourselves,
Facts.
just for our own personal sanity, for our own individuality. But at the end of the day, if I can't be comfortable sharing certain things with him or those things with him, then he may not be the partner for me. So I think overall we should feel a sense of vulnerability with our partner, but we should also feel comfortable with each other having things for ourselves.
That's right. You're big on that. You've taught me that. I've been receptive of that. And it's been like an awakening, right? Like I'm like Tia mentioned, I'm a sharer. I like to be vulnerable. I like to give information. I like to share information. But at the same time, I had to learn to peel back and step back and not be so open with everything because it's not always necessary.
This is very true.
Very true. But I appreciate you guys being with us tonight and coming and sharing the topic of, sharing truths with your partner and whether or not that's
Yes.
something that you should always do. As Tia mentioned earlier, do not forget to click the link in our bio if you want to support and be a part of Let's Talk and drink with us on the couch. Until next week, we will see you guys later.
Have a good night.